guess you're the one that's licensed to run these boilers? Just one guy?
Yep. And then one of the things we're looking at are these awnings over the elementary doors. We've got this awning here on this side of the building, one on the south side of the building. The problem with them is that they collect water. They're drip, they're ice hazard in the wintertime. We have looked at it in terms of what can we do to make improvements to it. We've had a lot of parents comment on how ugly they are. They would like to see it cleaned up and changed out as far as possible. You can see on a couple of the cones, there's holes. Those are where we get wasp nests in there every year, and we have to get Dennis on his ladder up there spraying for them. But more importantly, they collect water and they drip down onto the sidewalk. You can see it on the south side of the building more, so it hits the sidewalk out. So we're looking at trying to replace that out with some type of an awning or some kind of a sign where the rain gutter above it could work and get rid of the problems that it has created. And that's what we can say.
I guess I missed the opening. Why is that there now?
It doesn't look like much, does it?
Just Art Deco.
Really?
That's how it was.
So it is, huh?
Used to be
That's
pretty
an awning,
in
huh?
1960 or so.
And they didn't even handle all the way up, so we can't even.
Well, if you take that down, you have plywood behind it. So you're left with a big ugly pole. So we asked Sign Pro to come in, could you put some kind of a sign up there for us that would be something like Go Falcons or be safe, be responsible, be respectful. That is our motto in the school for the kids to learn. And so they're going to give us a bid on that, hopefully tomorrow. And it's still here, Wednesday. They'll give us a bid on what that would be then. And we could put something up there so there's not a big hole in the side of the building and we can get rid of our problem. So that is something we're looking at also.
They call that an awning.
I'd have never called it an awning.
So, I don't know, what would you call it? And we put new windows on the lower elementary last year, which made great improvements to the classrooms. A lot of the windows have been fogged out, and we were able to get those replaced. Just a really nice improvement in this building. We're looking at trying to paint it. There are some roofing issues there. We talked about trying to get the roofing done on this building. We do have a proposal for doing about $46,000 worth of roofing this year to make some improvements on what they call the PVC roofing on the main building. It ends up that it's fairly thin. We've identified the areas that have the most needs, that are creating the most leaks. And we will also do some patch job on this metal roof while we prepare it for the concrete. So that's one of the areas that we're looking at.
So this roof leaks some and goes different one here.
They all do. So we're looking at now trying to temporarily patch this while we do some replacements on these roofs. And then this is your handicap ramp that we put in last year.
I can train the maintenance man to use the product and solve every problem they have.
Something that made some
It
great
goes
improvements.
on like paint.
Okay.
And it won't cost $43,000. The maintenance man can do it.
Yeah, let me know later.
I already told him 3 times.
Kids aren't throwing rocks over the top on the kids below anymore. Dropping basketballs on their heads. A good safety feature of this project. This ramp has held up pretty well.
I put right in there.
Especially the steps that they have. Famous schools really like that.
Oh, yeah. A lot more convenient.
Yeah.
So up here, this area is in pretty good shape. You know, we did some carpeting in classrooms last year, and everything was working real well. And like we said, we were thinking maybe a sign out there above one of the doors that says, "Be safe, responsible, respect." You know, not allow them to see that. But yeah, this area up here, we're looking at a few permeating boards. This is back, it's one of the teachers you ever marked permeating boards for.
Yeah, that's fine. Hopeful teachers.
So we're looking at that.
Where's the courtyard that,
Hold on. We'll head right down. Opened it up earlier, so I wanted to take you into it. This carpet here, we ended up having to cut it because last year, because it was tripping hazard, you know, we want to get that taken care of. This is an area of water that we would be replacing now. Those money we can talk about. Now, this tank of water is fell, we can put in another part of the building. We're planning on putting the water down. When it was originally designed, it was intended to be for the high schoolers, a place for them to hang out, but when we put middle school students in these classrooms, it became, well, before my time, a distraction or a nuisance. And so they just kind of stopped using this, but it's to a point now where it's looking pretty good. I think, you know, we'll figure out a way to get more use out of it.
Is there any way to switch the middle school teachers with the high school teachers that, like, similar to what you try to propose, so that there would be all high schoolers here?
Smaller classrooms, we don't want them.
Everybody's got their agenda.
We can look at it, but it gets down to that, you know,
Yeah, it gets down to that.
to, you know, the movement of high school and middle school and how they transition around each other.
Sure. And this one is the ground cover that we put in. I find that very good.
Okay.
Was it great?
Down here, Pat? Oh, Brandon, I have to come.
Was the drain actually work?
Fine. No, it wasn't, and I had Vinny come out here and go through 3 of them. We're trying to get it all clogged up. You're not really out to sneak water and turn the drain, but what's the issue there? But when we talk about the roofing, you know, all of this roofing here is at 20 years of life. And when you start looking at the length of life of the thickness or the, I forget what it is, millimeters of metal. Well, it's that, what do they call that fabric? PVC fabric.
It's a vinyl of some sort with a mesh in it.
And the rubberized portion in a lot of places has deteriorated, sun rot, and the mesh is exposed, so we get leaks. If you look up at the ceiling tiles, you'll see leaks in quite a few places in the school. Yeah, there are companies that will recoat that stuff. There's some of that that we do. So we can look into that as an option. Recoat some of this. There are some areas that, like over the high school lobby area out there, that needs to be cleared up. It's not a recoat. There's structurals and stuff that need to happen in that area. But I think on the bigger sections, we're not proposing to do this year. Recoating will probably work better, like this roof here, this area here. That's probably a more viable option. On the little channels that we're talking about on the other side, and that's by the library, that's more of a cut up area. And that's where we're having some of our biggest issues. That's all. Courtyard. They did a nice job.
Didn't donate, gave him a nice discount. Pat donated his time.